Yeah, versus.
Oh,
Good morning, everyone. Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge Sean B. Perkins. While court is in session, please keep your backgrounds quiet and clear. Sit back, wait for your names to be called. Also, if you're in a vehicle, there is no driving while court is in session. Also, there will be no talking, eating, drinking, gum chewing, walking around, or smoking of any kind, and please remain properly dressed at all times. Thank you. Good morning, Your Honor.
Yeah, good morning. All right, Mr. Gillespie, I got you.
Yes, sir.
Have you checked as well? So let's start. Let's call the city of Detroit, or let's call the state of Michigan versus Antonio Leverett. Case number SX38035221. Appearance for the record, please.
Old S. Berry Jr., P28880, on behalf of Mr. Leverett. State your full name, Mr. Leverett.
Okay, Antoine Lamar Leverett.
Your Honor, clearly there's an offer that Mr. Leverett would avail himself.
Hold on, let me see this. Hold on 1 second. I might be able to do better for Mr. Leverett.
Okay.
Let's see. All right. This is now, I don't advise this for most people, but if you pay a related civil infraction, I always try to let people know that when you pay those civil infractions, you're admitting guilt. And in this case, you paid a no insurance civil infraction, and it didn't result in a point because it's that's a non-point. But if you pay a moving violation and without coming to court and trying to get a better deal, if you just pay it, you're automatically going to get the points that are associated with it. You just happen to pay the right ticket. So for that reason, I'm going to dismiss this matter, and I'm going to waive the warrant fee.
Okay.
And pay related civil infraction. All right. So there's nothing further, sir. You have a very good, safe, and happy holiday season. All right.
Okay, so I don't have to pay the $240. Is that what you're telling me, sir?
You paid a related civil infraction, albeit, like I say, I'm sure your attorney wouldn't necessarily advise that in a lot of cases, and especially in the movement violations cases, because if you just went and paid that as related to the movement violation, you would have got all the points that were associated with it. But this is, you didn't have any points because it's no insurance civil infraction doesn't result in points on your license.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
That's that's everybody's little bit of legal education this morning.
All right. All right, Your Honor, you. Okay, have a good day, everybody.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. What's Mr. Richard Oliver? Where is this from? Let's see what this offer is. Okay. Mr. Oliver has no reduced plea. So Mr. Richard Oliver, the city attorney wants you to plead straight up to this ticket. Richard Toby Oliver. Let's see what you have. This is the city of Detroit versus Richard Toby Oliver, case number 204649801. Appearance for the record, please.
Old S. Berry Jr., on behalf of Mr. Oliver. Under those circumstances, Your Honor, I would have this matter set for trial.
I'm sure you would, Mr. Berry. Mr. Oliver, you understand what your attorney is saying, sir? Mr. Oliver? You gotta unmute yourself, sir.
Yes, sir.
You understand what your attorney is saying?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
All right, and you want to set a trial date? You want to take attorney's advice?
Yes.
Okay, March 7th, 2022, at 9 a.m. That's the trial date. You owe another $65. Signature that you $65.
I owe another 6.
Yeah, on that scrap
Okay.
tire, on that scrap tires ticket. I don't know if you came down here or you moved into the.
Yes, I remember.
Yeah, you're another 65, but I'm gonna set a trial date, the other night, come back on March 9 a.m. We'll get some resolution, all right?
Okay.
Have a safe and happy holiday season. We'll go see you.
Okay. Thank you.
What was the trial date, Your Honor?
March the 7th, 2022, 9 a.m. Isaiah Latham,
Yes, I'm here.
City of Detroit versus Isaiah Deshaun Latham, case number SP 112761111. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Mr. Latham. State your full name, Mr. Latham.
Isaiah Deshaun Lathan.
Let's see what we got going on.
On the docket, do we have it off first?
All right, let's say this, you actually paid this civil infraction, and you got 4 points on your driving record. This is the example I'm talking about. You went out, and I know that you probably wanted to stay on top of this and paid it, but you got 4 points on your driving record by doing so. So.
Yeah, I was told, from Secretary of State when I went to go get a printout of all the tickets in the counties, they was telling me the best thing to do is pay the tickets off before I had a court dates.
That's why you need to, instead of listening to the Secretary of State, you need to hire a esteemed lawyer like Mr. Berry and make a relationship with a man like that. And I'm sure he would have advised you a whole lot different.
Right, you correct. You're right.
What are you gonna do, Mr. Berry?
Well, Your Honor, we moved the court to, well, he's paid the fine.
Yeah, I paid all my tickets off. This should be the last ticket for the county. I ain't know nothing about like if I paid the ticket, it was gonna jeopardize my license for points.
Let your lawyer do the talking, sir.
Your Honor, I'd like to move the court to, although I can't cite a basis I know we could pull it out of default, but it has been paid, and I
know what you want. You want to set aside the responsible plea.
That's correct, Your Honor. Thank you.
Here's what we'll do. And based on what your client has told the court, is that he wasn't represented by a lawyer. He took the advice of a non-lawyer, I'm sure somebody has worked at the Secretary of State in telling him to do this. He wasn't informed, from what I understand, and you want to voir dire him some more if you like, that he was going to get some 4 points on his driver's license if he took this. Is that correct, sir?
Yeah, from Isaiah Lathan, I wasn't informed at all.
So based on that, I find good cause to set it aside. Now, what we'll do is we'll give him a blocking traffic.
Yep.
And instead of the normal fine of $175, I'm gonna fine him $215. And it's be a wash.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna dismiss the other matter. I'm gonna waive the warrant fee, and he's gonna be responsible to pay another $45 reinstatement fee. I mean, well, pay the reinstatement fee because this is, so that's your lesson today, sir. It's gonna cost you a little extra money, but in the long run, it's gonna save you thousands and thousands.
I appreciate you, Your Honor.
Yes,
So what I'm hearing, I have to pay a $245 fee plus a $45 reinstatement fee.
No. You're only gonna have to pay another $45, sir.
All right, so the total is about $250, Your Honor.
The total is $45, sir. You
Oh,
wanna
that's
make
it.
it?
yeah.
I mean,
all right,
change,
yeah,
I can make it $250.
No, $45 enough.
I can make it $250. You pay, sir. You gave up some money. But just don't go jumping paying those civil infractions. Come to court, set a court date and make sure it's timely, all right? So you don't have to run down this road again.
I need to get some more information so I can learn how to grab an attorney like Mr. Berry here.
He'll give you his number too.
Yeah, if I can get your email or number, sir, I can contact you on a different occasion.
Yeah,
313-978-2306.
and I suggest everybody make a relationship with the lawyer.
Yes, sir.
Because it's the times when these are what people call minor things, civil infractions and misdemeanors, but the impact on are will cost you thousands of dollars in the end when the insurance company gets to you. Mr. Golden, take your hat off, please. All right, I'm still waiting on an offer for you, sir. So I know you've been here, and you were really the second person in the room, except you're a walk-in, but I'm gonna text Doss and let him know.
Mr. Berry,
Yes, sir.
Farzell Lathan, was I done here today? Once I paid the $45.
Did you get that number, sir?
1 second, let me grab a pen. I didn't want to press the buttons on the camera. So, sure. All right.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, Mr. Berry, whenever you're ready.
You're asking how to pay the $45?
Oh, no, sir. I'm sorry. I was asking for your contact number.
All right, here it is, 313-978-2306.
Thank you, sir. And for me to pay the reinstatement fee, would I pay that at the Secretary of State or at the 36th District Court online?
36th District Court, or you pay it at any div kiosk, all right?
Yes, sir.
All right, anything further, sir?
No, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate your help.
Have a very good, safe, and happy holiday season, sir.
You too. All right. Bye, everyone.
All right, Counselor,
Yes, Your Honor.
there's another lawyer in here.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm not sure. I figured I better check in, but my client got two separate notices. We were here a couple of weeks ago for Norberto Garita, no proof of no insurance. It was dismissed. He's got a notice for today as well.
What's the last name?
Garita. Same case number was on the notice, but
What's his first name, Counselor?
Norberto, Norberto.
Garita.
Garita, Norberto. I don't know anything.
No. Garita.
I have that, NORBERTO.
Yes.
I
Yes.
have nothing after that name. It's all closed.
It's all closed. All right, Counselor?
Okay, so they just sent out the wrong notice. Okay, thank you, Judge.
All right, have a great day, sir.
Merry Christmas to you and your staff.
Thank you as well. All right, Rahman, Abdul, Rahim, Gillespie.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, good morning to you, sir.
Good morning, Your Honor.
This is the city of Detroit versus Rahman Abdul Rahim Gillespie, case number SP 877-823. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Mr. Gillespie.
Yes.
On there, I think.
Yeah, it is. I have it under 130.
All right, SP 877-8231. This is the state of Michigan versus Rahim Abdul Rahman Gillespie, case number SP 877-8231. Appearance, well, you already put your appearance on the record. This is a 2017 ticket, sir. I see that you paid 2 related civil infractions. You paid civil infractions with the disregard of red signal. But since this was in default since 2017, you got to get up, Ms. Gates. I see you over there. You paid a related civil infraction, but this is 2017 case. So I think it takes, what, 3 years for the points to go off your record. So based on that,
Yes, Your Honor. This is the only ticket I have left on my record that I do.
Let me finish talking, please.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Your Honor.
All right, I'm gonna dismiss this matter
Yes.
because you paid those related civil infractions.
Excuse me.
To waive the warrant fee. You wanna keep talking?
No, he doesn't.
No, I'm not even talking, Your Honor. I'm just listening to you.
I will waive the warrant fee. You paid a reinstatement fee, sir, $45. If there's nothing further, sir, you have a very good, safe, and happy holidays.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you. I appreciate it. So all I do is pay $45?
You come down to the courthouse and pay that, or pay that at any DivDav kiosk in the city of Detroit.
Okay, I will. So you said, what about the bond?
Oh, you have a bond? If you have a bond, then you can come down here and tell them to apply your bond. They'll give you immediate clearance, and they're gonna mail you that rest of the money back if you have a bond. Let me see.
Okay, yeah, I had a $200 bond.
All right, you
And
got
then
a $200 bond, so you'll get some money back, but you're not gonna get it back today. You're gonna get it back. It's gonna be after Christmas.
Oh, okay, because I was about to shoot down to the courthouse and pay the $45.
Well, tell them
So-
you don't even have to pay it. You just tell them to apply that bond to the $45. They're just not gonna give you any money back. They're gonna make sure your address is correct. They'll mail you the rest of the bond money back, whatever is left in the mail.
Okay, so I'm planning on going to the Secretary of State today. And
No, you can get the Secretary of State today, I don't think, because it's gonna take
okay,
about 48 hours for that to register.
okay,
Tuesday or Wednesday, Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday, sometime next week. But you can try. You can try.
okay. So they just gonna mail the $200 and then I just pay the $45.
Listen, sir, listen. You're so excited now. You don't even, you're gonna come down to the court
Yes.
and tell them to apply that bond, all right? They're gonna take the $45 out from the 200. They're going to give you, and give you immediate, hey, look at that. They're gonna give you immediate, clearance on that. Now, that clearance should be immediate, but it takes time for it to go through the computer, and we've been told that it's like 48 hours or 72 hours,
Okay,
then you listening now? You're not
yes,
gonna
Your
get
Honor.
it back. So don't raise a fit down there at the window, talk about you owe me my money. I want my money right now and all that. Make sure your address is correct. They're gonna mail you the balance back in the mail.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. I understand.
All right, and have a very good, safe, and happy holiday season, sir.
You too as well, Your Honor.
Okay.
Bye.
Who is here?
My daughter Arian.
Hey. How are you? Look at, I remember when you were born. You don't know me, and I saw pictures of you, but you've grown up real fast, you know that? All right. You have work with Dad today? Having a good time? You want to be a part of the system when you grow up? What do you want to do? Oh, yeah, I can't hear
You
you.
gotta speak up a little louder.
All right. Well, you can have my job, all right? All right, that'll be good. Thanks for coming by and seeing us, all right?
All right.
Merry Christmas to you, okay, too, okay? All right.
All right. See you later, Your Honor.
See you later.
How cute is she?
Thanks a lot for bringing her.
Oh, my
All right. All right, this is the city of. All right. This is the city of Detroit versus Quantina Lakita Larkins. Did I get that right?
Quante Latika Larkins.
Quante, well, how do you spell it?
Quanta.
Quanta. Okay, so give me the correct pronunciation of it.
Quante.
Okay, Quante, okay.
Yes.
And the middle name?
Latika.
Okay, this is Quante Latika Larkins. And this is case numbers, which she said I didn't do. SP, City of Detroit, SP 1198445, counts 1, 2, and 3. So let me do that over again. This is City of Detroit versus Quante Latika Larkin.
Yes.
Right? All right. Case number SP 1198445, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
That's
I'm
Barry.
sorry.
On behalf of Ms. Larkin, state your full name, Ms. Larkin.
Quante Latika Larkins.
Your Honor, there is an offer that,
Well, Ms. Larkin said, she said it wasn't me.
oh, okay.
And she's gonna, I'm taking this all the way to the max, didn't you, Ms. Larkin? You may not have said it, may not have said it exactly like that, but that's what you want to do, isn't it?
That plate number is not mine. I have 3 vehicles in my name, but yeah, that's okay.
It's not the time for all that.
Okay.
You're doing good. We'll set a trial date.
Okay.
All right, and then that's the time when Mr. Barry, if Mr. Barry's here, I know he knows what to do with that kind of stuff, you know, but whoever is here, they should know what to do with it, but just don't talk and let your lawyer do the talking, and you'll be able to talk to them in the breakout room. So we'll see you back March 7th, 2022 at 9 a.m. for a trial date. So until that time, ma'am, have a safe and happy holiday season, and I'll see you in the new year.
Thank you.
All right. Good morning.
Good morning, how you doing, Your Honor?
Very well. What do we have?
Sheila Gale.
Yeah, there's Miss Gale.
Yes,
How's Miss Gale's doing?
she is doing great.
I figured she would. I didn't have any doubt that she would. What is the recommendation if there is?
So on the review on October 4th, she was ordered to complete the 65 hours community service. attend the victim's past.
All right, let me stop you because I was gonna just give the, I was trying to get down to the crux of it. The recommendation is, you're going through what we need to put on the record.
Okay,
Is it getting closed out?
well, yes, she completed everything.
That's what I wanted to get to. All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Sheila Renee Gales, case number Z78985531. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Ms. Gales. State your full name, Ms. Gales.
Sheila Renee Gales.
All right,
Shantia Tucker on behalf of the probation department.
all right, very well. Okay, now you can go ahead.
Okay, so we have Ms. Sheila Gales. She appeared for review on October 4th. She was ordered to complete 65 hours of community service, attend the victims impact panel, and attend the alcohol highway safety class. She's completed all her terms. Everything has been completed to date. She's actually completed 74 hours of community service. So probation recommends that the case is closed with improvement.
And as I would guess, I think I've already got to know a little bit about Ms. Gales, and I already knew kind of when she spoke earlier this is an old case, right? And we talked about that, but I kind of felt she was a little bit of an overachiever anyway, and that's just being her nature. So you've been okay, Ms. Gales?
Yes, sir, I have. Thank you for asking. And how have you been?
I've been very well. I've been very well. No complaints. I'm not one to really complain too much anyway. I just go with the flow. Mr. Gold, Mr. Gold, sit up. Let's sit up first. And if you can help but cover your mouth when you're yawning. And nobody want to see down your throat. You know, you're on TV.
I'm sorry about that.
What you had a long night last night?
Yes, I work nights
All right, I was okay. It was working. No, I know.
and get off to 6 this morning, sir.
All right. So as soon as we get that, I try to get that city attorney in here and get you that offer. We need to hurry up so you can get to bed. All right. So
Thank you.
Ms. Gales. So where's her file? Is it up here? Okay, I got you. All right. So really, I don't have too much more to say about the matter. You know, it was an instance where, you know, I'm thinking that things are, the death of your loved one, I'm thinking things are getting back on the right track for some time period where, you know, you had a little adversity in your lifetime. And I think we all go through that. I think that the community service that I ordered you to do was reasonable, considering all the facts and circumstances. And I think more importantly, that you were able, what did you do for the community service? Let us know that.
Well, I worked at the health clinic on Joy in Southfield. And then I worked at the church. Then I worked with the children at their daycare center. And then I went and I worked and made Thanksgiving baskets and stood outside for 8 hours giving them out.
And these are people that are not as fortunate, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. So, you know, I know that the children really appreciate it. You know, and especially the people that over there that don't have as much as other people have that are in need, they certainly appreciate it. And the people that are making it happen to give that stuff out, you being one of them, to make sure the food doesn't spoil and things like that. It's all kind of cogs in the wheel that make it turn, and I'm sure you got some gratification out of it.
Yeah.
And got this, you're gonna get this case closed out. So I'm happy to see that you're doing better. I know you had some, you know, difficult times the last time you were in here with the passing of, I think it was your dead mom.
My dad had just passed mom had passed previous before. So both deaths, my mom and my dad.
Yeah, so, and we know that's just a fact of life too. We don't want to see those days come, but, you know, we'll be there unfortunately one day as well, but let's try to squeeze as many out of them as we can, and you've helped some people in their lives to make their lives a lot better. All right, so Ms. Gales, as always, a pleasure seeing you, and I'm glad to see that a lot of things are going a lot better. I see the spirit on your face is a lot better, and I hope you have a safe and happy holiday season, ma'am. I'm going to close this out with improvement, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And if you don't have anything further, you are free to
About
leave.
my bail money, I put up the bail for it was $500, if you don't
All
mind.
right, you gotta get that money. I know that's right. Okay, so
Going to
with that,
going to the grandbabies.
with that being said, we can put in a request, and I don't know that you have bail money. I can look it up. With that, we didn't have any extra fees for it, did we?
Not that, oh, she had, it's on the top. We have the late fee, the reinstatement, and the more costs are still on the, on the.
Unfortunately, I don't know. Okay, so we have her do that. She did 74 hours of community service.
Yes.
All right, here's what we're gonna do. All right, because Ms. Scales has really done over and above what she needs to do. I see you have some old fees here, ma'am. I'm gonna zero out your entire history here, and because you've done the community service, so make sure that those civil infractions are all zeroed out. All right. And then we can put a request in to return that bond money, or you can come down to the court and have that bond money, and you can make that request yourself. Just make sure, are you still on Marlowe Street?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah, so if you want us to put that request in, or you want to come down to the court and have that, and put that in yourself?
Can you please put it in for me?
All right, we'll have a question, all right, it won't be, you're not gonna get that back before Christmas, but it'll be in the bank after Christmas.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, have a great day, Ms. Gale.
You guys have a great holiday, and thank you, and God bless you. Keep praying for me.
I certainly will. You pray for us too?
Always.
All right. Come down and see us when the COVID get past us, all right?
I will.
All right.
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Very well, thank you so much. If I don't see you, Mr. Probation Officer Tucker, we have a very safe and happy holiday season as well.
You too, thank you. Have a
Ms.
good
Tucker.
Thanksgiving.
Very good, dude. Now, Tucker.
Ms. Tucker,
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
thank you. I said
You're
thank you. Have a happy holiday.
Thank you. You do the same, Ms. Gail.
Yes, ma'am. Bye-bye.
All right.
All right.
See you later. Have a
All right,
good-
now.
good Christmas.
Thank you.
All right, so with that, Golden, we still haven't got that city attorney yet. Javon, Denisha,
Yes, that's me. How are you?
how are you?
How are you?
Okay. This is the city of Detroit versus Tanisha Tania Devine,
Yeah.
case number. What'd you say?
Deanna.
Tiana, I'm sorry. Tamisha Tiana Devine, case number SP 1013696, counts 1, 2, and counts 1 and counts 3. Case number SP 1013697, case number 1 SP 1161065, counts 1, 2, and 3. Case number SP 1161068, Appearance for the record, please.
Howard S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name one more time, young lady.
Tamisha Tiana Javant.
Your Honor, I don't happen to have. Again,
Okay, I got everything. I'm gonna let it down.
Thank
for
you.
Now, first of all, Bond has 3 civil infractions that she got back in February 1st of 2021 that are now in default.
February.
And let's see. I was gonna say that those civil infractions were probably what suspended her license, but it appears that her license was suspended before that. So when I look at all of this, I will offer her. It's got the offer here that handles the cases that weren't, well, that were from 2019. That's pleading to 1 count of improper plates, $240. I'll dismiss upon payment of the $240. That's a misdemeanor. It doesn't carry any points. It does not abstract to the Secretary of State, and it will be dismissed immediately upon payment of $240. Plead to expired plate that they allege on that same incident. That's $145. And she's got a 21 to 25 over the speed. Now, typically, we would ask for her to go to defensive driving.
Really?
So, in keeping with my city attorney's what he likes to do with these cases, we will say this. I will not give her an offer today. I will allow her to pay the reinstatement fees up front. That way she can get herself a driver's license. And if she wants to get an offer, she'll have to take the Michigan Defensive Driving course. How about that?
Okay.
You want to take that course, ma'am? She got a smile on her face ready to do that. So here's the deal, man. Here's the deal. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set aside the defaults. I'm going to set aside the defaults, and I'm going to waive the associated reinstatement fees and late fees for that.
Okay. Cool.
You're going to have to pay 3 reinstatement fees of $145 a piece. That's $135. I don't know if you've been driving 21 or 25 over in any other jurisdictions and you have to take it somewhere else. But if you don't, it appears that you can get your driver's license if you pay those reinstatement fees. You take Michigan Defensive Driving course. I'm gonna put it in the chat.
I have a question.
Wait,
Secretary of State.
wait.
Say that. Hold on. Go ahead, let her, if you want to speak to her in the breakout room, you can, Mr. Barry.
No, Your Honor, no one can defeat that smile. We want to move it.
She got a big smile, don't she? She got a big smile.
Because I'm accountable for my actions, and I did that.
You know,
I did it.
Listen, there we go again. See, that's why you need to hire a lawyer. This is not a confessional, at least not at this point.
I already wrote his information down.
This is not a confessional. You may have to take responsibility at some point, but at this stage of the game, you don't want to tell on yourself.
That's how the police said. Thank you.
The police told you the same thing, didn't they?
But when he told me, when they wrote me the ticket, because if I did something, this is how I guess they expect somebody to, act like they're not supposed to, ignorant and stuff, and have all these excuses. So when I got my ticket, he's like, "You just smile and get this ticket." I said, "Yeah, because I did." He talking about, "Just go pay the ticket." I say, "I'm trying to, thank you." He's like,
bad advice. Don't take your legal advice from the police officer. That's the moral of the story today, isn't it?
At a mailbox, I don't get the court tickets, and I was getting somebody else's name, Emmanuel Perkins. So they didn't. What balance wasn't coming? Well,
I don't even know what she's saying. All I know is she's got that smile on her face. She keeps that smile on her face, whether she's in a whole lot of trouble or is she like she's in a bank. She's smiling like she's in a bank all the time. All right. All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set aside the defaults.
Yes.
We're gonna waive reinstatement fee. And I'm doing that in the interest of justice, counselor, for your client. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to finish writing that. Please select the Detroit defensive option. All right, that's the course right there in the chat. Now write that down when you see it, and take that particular course, www.michigandefensivedriving.com.
Okay.
And you're gonna have to bring more than your smile next time, though. You're gonna have to take some very good notes, and you're gonna have to come into court and let us know what you learned. And the better you do, the better the offer is gonna get. All right? So don't come in here talking about it said don't speed and don't run red lights. We need some substantive information. You understand? And it's a lot of information. I guarantee you that there's a lot of information that you either didn't know or you forgot about. And if you bring it correct, I'm guaranteeing you can bring something and teach me something as well. All right?
Yes.
All right. So with the payment, you're going to have to come down to the court, and I'm going to say allow the pay reinstatement fee up front. That should get you clearances here. And again, if you don't have any other tickets anywhere, that should get you a driver's license.
Okay.
Then when you come back on January the 4th. I have you come back for a pretrial January the 4th. Then we'll figure out at 8:30 a.m. And then we'll figure out what we're gonna do with these other tickets, all right?
Yes. Yes, sir.
All right, anything further, ma'am?
The $300 that I paid for my bond, does that go toward anything, or I just need to pay the 3 reinstatement fees?
Yeah, you're gonna just come down to the court and pay the 3 reinstatement fees. The bond will be sitting there on the tickets because the cases are still gonna be open. But you need to make sure you let the person at the window know, and I need you to come down to the court and do this. Because I don't know of any good way for you to pay those reinstatement fees through the DivDav kiosk. So you need, and then you need to tell her, the judge says, if you look further in the computer that I allowed you, my clerk is gonna put it in there, Ms. Nash is gonna put it in there, and it's gonna say pay reinstatement fees up front, all right?
Okay, thank you so much.
And go get that driver's license, all right? If nothing further, ma'am, I'll see you in the new year, but have a safe and happy holiday season, all right?
You too, thank you.
All right. Okay. You got your hand up, Ms. Lopez. Good afternoon, good morning. We have Ashley Gordon.
Yes, sir.
Good morning to you. I don't know if people know the form here. Johnny Gary. All right, that's
Yeah.
Johnny Gary.
Yes.
Let's see Johnny Gary. Johnny Gary looks like a movie.
Oh, okay.
Let me see. All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Johnny Deshaun Gary.
Yes.
Case number SP 115-14161. Sir, I'm going to dismiss the matter. You paid a related civil infraction, all right?
All right. Thank you.
All right, there's nothing further, sir. Have a great day. Have a safe and happy holiday season.
You as well. Thank you.
Have a good one. Ms. Lopez. Is Ashley Gordon?
I think she just needs to pay. Is that the call?
Yes.
Yeah, Miss Ashley Gordon, on what do you just have this civil infraction here?
I had actually went to court for this back in 2017. I met the officer. One was thrown out and the other one wasn't because I made a police report about somebody using my name.
All right. So what do you want to do?
Or even because I had already thought this was rectified. So one of them was thrown out and the other one is still showing on my name. And they got my license suspended.
2017, man.
Right. And I came to court December of 2017. That's what I'm saying. I had already taken care of this matter. But I got a letter from the Secretary of State that my license was suspended for this out of here.
When did you get this letter?
Oh, When they said it was like, it was something thrown away, but it was something still pending on my name.
I said, when did you get the letter?
It's been recent. This letter been recent, but I've been trying to rectify this for a while, since before the courts even closed.
I think that civil went into default, it didn't go to court though.
I did. I came to court in December. If you look, I met with the officer.
Hold on.
This wasn't scheduled.
She's not saying that. She's saying something different. Let's see. I got enough.
I said, I thought I rectified this back then.
It's not your,
I've been like, I had even talked to the initial judge, Miss Judge Stanford Jones, I believe her name was. But she said, uh-huh.
Please don't keep talking.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you could hear me.
I'm looking at it. I'm really gonna give you an early Christmas present. Because I believe what you're telling me. So this is the city of Detroit versus Ashley Nicole Gordon, case number SP 8620731. Appearance for the record, please.
Howard S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. Once again, state your full name.
Karima Griffin.
Oh,
Sorry.
Ashley Gordon.
Yeah.
I say, I'm here.
State your full name. State your full name, Miss Gordon.
Ashley Nicole Gordon.
I guess you're at work. Is that the case? Because you need to take your hood off and your hat, but is it cold in there or something? All right, listen. I'm going to set aside this default.
Thank you, Lord.
Because I believe what you're telling me. I do see that she came to court on in December of 2017, and it was allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. And it was dismissed by parties. So I'm going to set aside the default. And I'm going to dismiss. I'm going to waive the reinstatement fee for this matter. But for the other matter, you're going to have to pay the reinstatement fee. So you're going to owe $45.
By visiting our website.
All right.
I'm sorry, it's something else talking while you're talking. I can't hear.
Well, you're going to listen to me. You're going to have to pay the $45, ma'am. You understand?
That's fine. Yes,
all right,
that's fine.
Pay that at any DIV kiosk in the city of Detroit, or come down to the court and pay that. And if there's nothing further, ma'am, have a great day. Have a very, very safe and happy holiday season.
Thank you. You too, sir.
All right. This is Griffin. Now,
Yes.
Let's see.
Sorry.
Sorry. Ms. Lopez, she hasn't. I see you with your hand up, but I've called your name. I don't know how many times, Ms. Lopez. All right, Mrs. Griffin.
This one.
We got to
Oh, I have it right here.
State case. We gotta call out here and see what they do.
Oh, no. Oh, you still doing that, doctor?
Yeah, today is the last day. This is the city of Detroit. What's your first name, ma'am?
Karima,
This is the city of Detroit versus, no, this is the state of Michigan versus Karima Griffin, case number SX 3502398, counts 1, 2, and 3, and 17-377-4931. Appearance for the record, please.
Otis Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Griffin.
Karima Amira Falat Griffin.
Your Honor, there is an offer for a Griffin in the records that I've been given, but it doesn't seem to comport at all with the matters that appear on the docket. There's only one charge on the offer.
Right. What we'll do is we'll wait. We're waiting on that city attorney. I know Mr. Golden wants to get to sleep. We're waiting on that city attorney to come in here, and we'll give Ms. Griffin an offer as well. You got a number of civil infractions here, man, that you haven't taken care of either. So maybe with the city attorney and Mr. Berry, they can work something out for those civil infractions as well. We'll wait. You'll be the first one as soon as we get off of Mr. Golden.
Okay, thank you.
And okay, now Ms. Lopez has her microphone ready.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time with the phone.
Okay.
All right, Ms. Lopez, what did we have you come back for? Why did
I
we
have a
you-
warrant. I don't know, I had a warrant.
Yeah, call downstairs, you're right. There's a trial that's being worked out. Judge Holmes may be able to zoom in on it, but other than that, there's nothing that she needs to put on
All right, the offer here as it's written,
Yes.
it's gonna take care of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 pending cases. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
What are your covers?
You gotta mute yourself. I'm gonna mute you, Ms. Griffin. All right, what we'll do is this is gonna cover. Okay, here's the offer. And because of the nature of the charge, I think they want a 12-month delayed sentence. Because of the nature of did you see the U-ticket, counselor?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you have a copy of that ticket?
I do. I don't have a copy of the ticket, but I have the offer.
You want a copy of the ticket?
Yes, the short answer is yes.
All right, there we go. Let's get that copy to him. The offer is pleading to the U-ticket under 12-month delay. I'll fine her $240 and a limited access for the 21, 16 to 20 over.
That's the original charge. They're prepared to reduce it. It looks like to 1 to 5 over 60 to 55.
5 over 60 and 55 limited access. That's a 0-point offense, ma'am, but it does abstract to the Secretary of State and then dismiss the other 3 charges.
Yes.
And then I'll give her some relief on these old civil infractions that she has out there. You want to speak with her in the breakout room?
Yes, please.
All right. All right, join that room, please, ma'am. Ms. Lopez, okay, she's joining up there. You know, Burger King got 37% profit today.
At what time? It's gonna be.
Well, you gotta do something. I guess you gotta join one of those things because it goes back to 1957. I guess they first started selling market in 1957 at 37 cents.
Yeah.
You hear that?
Yeah.
You hear that?
Yeah, I'm thinking like, is it gonna be actual Walmart back in 1957 when it was actually jumbo sized to, not the.
Were you living back then in 1957?
Not at all. I was born in 92.
Okay. So do you know that it was a different size Whopper?
Yeah, I did my research when burgers was first being sold back in those times. They were like about actual size, but over the years, portions started getting smaller. Yeah.
Whopper never seemed like it changed to me.
Yeah, no, this I think it was plus back then too, it was using 100% real beef versus the stuff they're using now.
Can you go? You gonna be in line at the 37% Whopper?
How many can you get at the limit?
I don't know.
You know, they're gonna probably try to clean up for their own family.
Likes that hat on, doesn't
I'm taking my dogs outside, Your Honor.
Put the camera, turn your camera off.
Who the hell?
What you want to do?
She will accept the offer, Your Honor.
All right, this is the City of Detroit versus Nancy Lopez, case numbers SP 1192135, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1223448, counts 1, 2, and 3. And U 5578450. Appearance for the record, please.
O.S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Ms. Lopez. State your full name, Ms. Lopez.
Nancy Lopez.
Your Honor, we've reviewed the offer of the prosecution, and Ms. Lopez stands ready to enter a plea as to the neglect charge on the basis of a 12-month delayed sentence. And she stands ready to enter a plea to 1 to 5 miles over in a limited access road.
All right, and then I'll fine her $240 for the U ticket. I'll put that under a 12-month delay, and I'll close that out in 12 months if there's no further issues. And then the limited access, I'll fine her $125 for that. And then, but the rest I'll dismiss. And then I'll give her some relief on these old civil infractions. You want to take that deal, ma'am?
Yes, Your
Can
Honor.
you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes,
All right, you can put your hand down, ma'am. Ma'am, you understand the maximum possible penalty for these misdemeanors offenses are 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
yes,
You understand that you have a right to a trial?
yes,
You understand by taking this offer, you're gonna give up that trial right?
yes,
Anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
no,
Okay, ma'am. Let me draw your attention back to August 27, 2020 at around 12:42 p.m., ma'am, in the city of Detroit, in the area of 3990 John R. Street, ma'am. Did you have an occasion to come encounter with the Detroit police on that day?
yes,
On that day, were you parked in the Hartford parking lot garage on that day, ma'am?
yes,
On that day, did you have a 5-year-old grandson with you?
yes,
And did you leave that grandson in the car?
yes,
Okay. I think I can read between the lines and see the circumstances, Mr. Berry. It just seems as though Ms. Lopez is taking care of her grandson and probably didn't have anybody, and probably going to see somebody in the hospital as well. Didn't want to expose her grandson to anything and didn't have any other body to help her. Is that the case, Ms. Lopez?
yes,
So I kind of feel for a grandmother in that sort of situation. You're doing the best you can with what you have to work with, especially at the time that we were dealing with this COVID really bad at that time. So, are you working?
no,
How is your grandson now? Is he okay?
yeah, he's 7.
7. All right, great.
He in school right now.
That puts a big smile on your face, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That's good. You probably spoiling to death, don't you?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
That's what grandmothers do, right?
Yes,
Okay. I really don't think that, I think Ms. Lopez understands really what's going on. And I think considering the circumstances, this is not something that we need to be supervising for a whole year. Do you agree with that, Mr. Berry?
I agree completely, Your Honor.
So, Ms. Lopez, I'm not gonna do that to you.
thank you, Your Honor.
I applaud you for being there, and I don't have to applaud you, or you don't hear from me. You're gonna be there for your grandson anyway. But I trust that I don't think that you meant on this day to put definitely on any date you'd ever put your grandson in any harm. I think that you were trying to do the best that you could with the situation that you had, but you know the danger of this, correct?
Yes.
All right, so I mean, so I'm not gonna take light of it. It is a serious situation, and we've seen a lot of things that have come about in a negative situation on this, but what I think is, I think you'll know to make sure that you, wherever you go, you gotta bring them with you, and if you can't bring them with you, then you just can't go. And that other person that you're trying to go see, or what you were trying to do down there, I don't know if you're going to the hospital for yourself or someone else.
Myself.
Yeah, that's tough, that's tough. All right. We'll dismiss that upon payment of $240, and we won't make her do the 12-month delay, all right?
Thank you, Your Honor.
We'll dismiss, we'll dismiss the other stuff with stipulation of probable cause. So I think there's a accurate factual basis. You did leave your 5-year-old grandson in the car unattended. Is that correct, ma'am?
Yes.
All right. I think it's an accurate factual basis for that. As for the speeding ticket, Counselor, will your client stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for the stop?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
And the responsible plea to limited access, 1 to 5 over?
Yeah, correct, Your Honor.
And with stipulation of probable cause, I'll dismiss the other matters.
So stipulated.
And another reason I'm taking this, it's essentially, she's done the 12-month delayed in my eyes already. This is over 12 months, and we haven't had any other allegation as it relates to this. So, you know, this happened more than 12 months ago, and I don't see any other tickets here as it relates to this allegation. So that's another reason why I'm gonna just dismiss upon payment, $240. Now, I'll waive any warrant fees, and you, ma'am, will be responsible to pay any reinstatement fees, which I don't think there's any. So, when can you pay the $240?
Yes.
I mean, when can you pay the, it's $240 plus $125?
Can I pay it in payments? Because I don't have a job.
I understand. What we'll do,
Or can I do some community work?
you certainly can.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You certainly can. What about 18 hours of community service? That'll take care of everything.
I can
Well,
do
no,
it.
wait a minute. Before I say that, let's get these other civil infractions taken care of too. Good morning, Mr. Rosenthal. Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning, Master. Good to Your Honor. Yes, too. What about 40 hours of community service? We'll zero everything out. Civil infractions and everything.
Thank you. Yes.
All right, let's do that. All right, so 40 hours. Community service. We'll give you we'll zero, we'll cover everything. You have an ink pen?
Yes, I do.
All right, write this number down. This is 313-965-8130. And that's Miss Green. We're gonna get an order of probation. Order down there, we'll call it probation, but it's just gonna be an order down there that we'll put in your file. They should contact you, but I need a good telephone number for you, man. If you don't want to say it online, you can put it in the chat, but I need a good phone.
I could
All
tell
right,
you 313-685-8358.
All right, I got that. So I'm gonna put an order 40 hours community service. How long do you think it'll take you to do 40 hours community service?
As long as they let me do it, I can do it.
No, how long? They'll let you do it. How long you think it'll take though? You want to get this over with sooner rather than later, or I can give you 30 days?
Sooner.
So, well, let's just say January 4th.
Okay.
And I'll tell you what I'll do for you is, you get it done before January 4th, Ms. Lopez, you can zoom in and let me know. We'll pull your file and we'll close this out then. But we'll put a review date, January 4th, 2022 at 8:25 a.m. All right?
Thank you, Your Honor. So I called this Miss Green.
Well, Miss Green should call you, but
okay,
you don't hear from her after Tuesday or something like that, then give her a call.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you so much, Ms. Lopez, and you have a safe and happy holiday season. And tell your grandson we said hi. And if I don't see you back before, I'll see you back on January 4th, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Have a great one.
You too.
All right. All right, Mr. Golden and Ms. Griffin, they're writing you up right now, so Mr. Golden, you'll be first. Let's call the cases in the meantime. Oh.
He's already, right now, Your Honor, like.
I don't think he was on the docket, but he was walking.
There was one walk-in, Your Honor. That's.
We gotta hurry up, we jump back to sleep. He's,
And then there's, I believe there's five state issues, Your Honor, on this one. Yeah, but they're just on Griffin, but you can with your memorandum of understanding. They're traffic. And this one was just one.
One state issue?
No, one. I just did improper placement.
And the generous offer here, so we got improper place. You got some old civil infractions, sir. This is Dwayne Griffin. This is Dwayne Jr. You got this U ticket in here as well?
Yes, Your Honor, I was able to dismiss that because of the time. It was in
Oh,
2013.
you cover everything. Got it. Let's see.
Or Mr. Barry.
Good morning. Is that Mr. Rosenthal?
Yes. How are you?
All this stuff is going. All right, this is City of Detroit versus Kevin Dwayne Gold, case number 16-317-353, counts 1, 2. Let's call U 116-10213. Also call 16-281-340, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Mr. Golden. State your full name, Mr. Golden.
Kevin Dwayne Golden Jr.
We will
With the
need,
exception of these civil infractions that you had, sir, which will, I'll give you some relief on those as far as waiving some of the discretionary fees. The offer today is gonna be pleading to the. Is that gonna be improper plate, amended improper plate?
Yes, sir.
Plead to the amended count of improper plate. That's a 0-point offense. It doesn't abstract to the Secretary of State, and I will dismiss the case immediately upon payment of $240 and dismiss the other matters. Then, once you, I'll see how you do it. And then once you do that, then we'll address the civil infractions that you have that you let go a long time ago. I'll waive the warrant fees. You'll be responsible to pay any reinstatement fees. We'll set aside the warrant now and are not guilty felon if you have. You have a right to a trial, sir. These cases are open. What would you like?
I couldn't hear you.
What would you like to do?
I would like to do whatever I need to do to get my license back as soon as possible.
Speak to them in the breakout room, Mr. Berry.
yes, Your Honor.
Join that room, please. You
Okay.
have the right to trial. I'll let him pay the reinstatement fees up front too, if he wants to, and he can wait on the trial date.
Is everything good right now, Your Honor?
Yeah, I think we're good.
I just gotta hop down to 133.
No, we're good. We appreciate you. That helps us out. Ms. Griffin, I'm sure is thankful. Mr. Berry, Mr. Gold is thankful. I'm thankful. Mr. Berry is thankful. Ms. Nash is thankful.
Absolutely, gotta keep everyone happy on Friday.
Everybody's happy, right?
We ain't going into the weekend sad.
You happy?
I'm happy,
All
Your Honor.
right, that's cool.
I'm telling you, hey, every day you got a job, you wake up in the morning, your family's healthy, it's a good day.
You can't really complain, can you?
No, sir.
All right, well, if I don't see you, have a very good
Yeah,
weekend. all right?
both of you guys, if you need me though, don't hesitate.
I will.
Let me know.
All right, definitely.
Have a good one, Mr. Barry.
I'm gonna kick Mr. Lester out. He doesn't seem to know how to set his audio up. So maybe that might trigger him to call back in. Mr. Lester. They say he was lusty.
His name addresses.
I don't know.
Mr. Golden is ready, Your Honor.
Okay, I tried to pull him out of the room, but it didn't trigger it. Let me try it one more time. You may have to go back in there and get it. You gonna take the offer?
Yes, Your Honor. There he is.
Screen. 16-317-354-1, and it's gonna be count 2 as well. What we're gonna do, sir, is we're gonna waive the warrant fees, late fees, these matters, let's waive the reinstatement fees too, he's gonna pay some reinstatement.
Okay,
That's on the old tickets, the failure to stop and defective equipment.
yes,
So you're gonna have to pay those. And it's my understanding that you want to take this deal that's been offered to you today, right?
yes, sir.
Let's go to count two and do the same thing.
We got a date.
We'll get a date. When can you have all this stuff paid?
I can have it all. I can have it all paid tomorrow. I can pay it today.
All of it, there's gonna be 200, let's go to the next one. Oh, you gotta put the date in there. Put the date in there. He says today or tomorrow. Let's put the date in there, December 17th.
The same thing, your statement.
Yeah, same thing for the other one. That's 130 plus 240 plus 120. And you go another 25 there. For another 180. Looks like 695.
Okay.
I'm just doing my calculation. Don't really rely on that, but it looks like 695. You gonna have it all paid by tomorrow, or by today or before the 17th?
Yes, before the 17th, they will all be paid.
You want that driver's license?
To be honest, Your Honor, I'm trying to work. It's hard
He
catching a
ain't
bus and walking at night.
He ain't had a driver's license in years, Mr. Berry. He's like, I'm tired of this.
I'm too old, Your Honor.
I hear that.
I sit here and preach to my nephews and I ain't doing right.
There we go. But there's always time to correct yourself, what you ain't even doing right now. So that's how you do that.
You're right. I can't teach nobody if I'm not doing it right.
Well, I won't necessarily say that, because we all got something, but we can still teach, but it's because it's good to practice what you preach. That's what it's about. It is good for that. All right, sir, with that being said, can you raise your right hand? You swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes.
All right, sir, you can put your hand down. Sir, you understand the maximum possible penalty for these offenses are 93 days in jail and or $500 in fine?
Yes.
You understand that you have a right to a trial?
Yes.
You understand that by taking this offer, you're going to give up that trial right?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
All right, so let me draw your attention way back to October 25th, 2016 at around 12:45 p.m. in the city of Detroit, the area of Washburn and Finkelstein. Did you have an occasion to be pulled over by a Detroit police officer that day?
Yes.
And on that day, were you operating a 1998 Chevy?
Yes.
And did the police officer ask you to produce valid insurance?
Yes, he did.
All right, and you couldn't do so, could you?
No, I could not.
Why is that?
I haven't. Well, at the time, I didn't have insurance. I couldn't afford insurance because insurance was high.
I know that's still the problem. I'm very...
Actually, I've been, because I'm trying to purchase a car and I've been looking into insurance. Actually, I've really found some affordable insurance in Michigan right now.
Well, you need to tell us where is that.
Cure Auto.
Cure Auto?
Yes.
Cure, C-U-R-E?
Yes.
You know about that, Mr. Berry?
Yes, I've seen the ads.
All right, I'm gonna go check them out today.
Yeah, because I have a vehicle that I'm not driving, that my wife is driving, and that vehicle is insurance in my name.
Ms. Nash writing it down too. Everybody's getting that number.
They have the best rates in Michigan right now. I'm paying for 2 cars right now in Detroit on the west side, on Grand River and Southfield. I'm paying $300 a month.
Oh.
And they 2021s.
What?
And then full coverage insurance?
Full coverage, gap, everything.
We're about to get secure. Hey, Mr. Barry about to look at him. He about to hang up now and call.
I stand by them. They're a really good company. My brother got 2 cars with them. One caught fire, and they took care of it immediately within the first 2 weeks.
Yeah, well, we're about to call him up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call him. All right.
Like I said, I stand by them.
Well, I'm not gonna rely on you to stand by them. They're gonna, insurance is insurance, but are you saying that if they don't cover us, you're gonna kick in and pay?
Oh no, I ain't got that type of job to pay everybody insurance. If I had your job, Your Honor, I could.
You don't have to, you just say, hey, I got a good deal. Everybody's gonna jump on that. So, okay. All right, sir, so, I'll find you guilty of the amended count of improper plates. I'm gonna fine you $240. I'm gonna waive the warrant fee. You're gonna pay the reinstatement fee. And I'm gonna dismiss with stipulation of probable cause the other matters.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
All right, and then I'm gonna waive the warrant fees on those matters. You're gonna have to pay the reinstatement fees. And those dismissals do not include those old civil infractions. I've already given you relief on those old civil infractions, sir. So.
Okay, thank you.
It's gonna be around $695. Don't hold me to that dollar amount, but you'll see a total in here soon. And you'll get some clearances if you get that paid. I set it for review on December 17th, 2021 at 8:25 a.m. If you paid it, sir, then you don't have to show back up. If you haven't paid it, we need to talk. So you need to go back up on December 17th, 2021. If there's nothing further, sir, you have a very good day.
You too, and thank you.
Holiday season. Thank you for putting us up on that insurance too.
Okay, and you do the same.
Okay, all right, have a great one.
You too.
Mr. Griffin, are you there? Yes, Mr. Griffin? All right, Mr. Gold, you're free to leave. Okay, how are you, Ms. Griffin? You gotta unmute yourself.
Good and you? Thanks.
Last but not least. All right, so Ms. Griffin, let's call the cases.
We called the case, Your Honor.
You did call her case?
We did, SX 3502398 and 17 case.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
All right. Here's the deal. Back on the record with Ms. Griffin, this is the failure to display and dismiss the rest. Failure to display and dismiss the rest. And I'll give her the same relief as I gave Mr. Gold on his old civil infractions. So, $240 fine, that is a misdemeanor. I'm not gonna dismiss that misdemeanor because I don't think it's gonna abstract to the Secretary of State. So, with that being said, $240 fine, and the other stuff will be dismissed, and we'll go give her some relief on the other old civil infractions. Your client want to take that deal, or what your client want to do?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. Yes,
Okay.
please.
Can you raise your right hand, please, ma'am? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes,
Or you can put your hand down, ma'am. You understand the maximum possible penalty for these offenses are 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
yes,
You understand that you have a right to a trial?
yes,
You understand by taking this offer, you're gonna give up that trial right?
yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
All right, ma'am, let me draw your attention way back to November the 20th, 2017, at 8:40 PM in the city of Detroit, in the area of Clarita and Schaefer. Ma'am, did you have an occasion on that day to be pulled over by a Detroit police officer?
Yes,
And on that day, did that officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
yes,
And you couldn't do so, could you, ma'am?
no.
Why is that?
My license was suspended because of fees and
Very well. I'm gonna
and I had
find
to get the baby from daycare.
All right. I'm gonna find you guilty of the amended count of failure to display a valid driver's license. We'll find you guilty of failure to display a valid driver's license. And what stipulates the probable cause comes from a dismiss the other misdemeanors.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
We'll fine you $240 for that. I'll waive the warrant fee. You're going to be responsible to pay the reinstatement fee. As it relates to the old civil infractions, Ms. Nash, can we go to the computer screen? This will be count 1, 2, and 3 whenever you're ready. All right, this is going to be 17,377,492, count 1. Let's do late fee and reinstatement fee. When can you pay, ma'am?
How much is it gonna be?
You're gonna be up to about $700 as well. Or close to, when I get done, we'll get a dollar amount. You all right?
I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna pay that. When is it gonna be due? Immediately?
I'm asking you, when can you pay it?
I gotta pay the whole thing. Can I make like payments?
I'm not gonna supervise payments. I'm asking you, you gotta figure out in your head how long it's gonna take you to take your paying. You can do some community service like Ms. Lopez.
Yeah, please give me some community service. Cause I have a minor child and then she have to go to school and then I'm in school. And I've been trying to find a job, but with the school hours, and then they just made school virtual on Friday. So, and then I'm still trying to find a daycare. So I'm really having a hard time.
All right, well, are you gonna be able to get the community service done? Let's do this.
Yeah, I can do community service during the school hours.
Let's
She
put
go to
January-
school from 7:45 to
January 4th. You count 2. How you doing, Counselor? Good morning, Your Honor. So with that, let's say you got 105 plus 195 plus 130 plus 240. So 40 hours of community service.
Okay. Can I start next week?
You can start tomorrow if you get in contact with the lady today. I'll get in touch. I will. You have an ink pen, ma'am?
Yes.
Write this number down, please. 313-965-8130.
Okay.
The quicker you get it done, I'm gonna write on the file that you'll be back for a review on January 4th, 2022 at 8:25 a.m. But I'll tell you, like I told Ms. Lopez, if you clear it up, you will, we will get you back in here. You can zoom back in when you're done, as long as you go through as long as you go through, Mrs. Green, and you provide that proof of information for her, you can zoom back in at any time before then, and we will, we'll get this matter closed out, all right?
Okay. Thank you so much.
All right, so if I don't see you, I will see you back,
Yeah.
January later at 25 a.m. I may see you before then, but
Yeah.
if I don't see you then, man, have a very safe, happy holiday season. We need a good telephone number for you as well.
313-737-4207.
All right, so we'll put that 40 hours of community service. Somebody should contact you. If they don't, contact them the beginning of next week, okay?
Okay. Thank you so much. And you have a happy holiday too.
Good season now.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye. Right. Ms. Counselor, go ahead.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Who do you have?
I don't have anything on the docket today, Judge. I'm just trying to get a motion that I filed scheduled for a hearing. I hope to talk.
What motion is that?
It's in Timothy Clark, it was for community service in lieu of fines and costs. I filed it back in September, and there was a hearing date that my client did not appear.
It doesn't sound like he wants to do the community service.
He was prepared to appear, but by the time he was ready, the court had already closed the Zoom group.
Was his, well, that's Kevin Roberts. So you gotta go next door.
Oh, am I in the wrong? I'm so sorry, Judge. I thought it was 434.
We don't close, when you said close the room, we don't close our room. We
Thank
take
you.
them off. All right, have a good holiday season, sir.
Thanks, Judge. Sorry.
I'm sorry. I saw a lady dip in earlier, Mr. Berry, but she seems to be gone. We have Mr. Luster. We're gonna send Mr. Luster out a new notice. He was in the room,
Yes.
but I sent him a message to connect his audio, but he never connected it. And he never, but you think he's an older guy. So we're just gonna send him out another notice.
Okay, that seems reasonable.
At 1:30 anyway.
Oh, he's at 1:30? So he came in
We'll
early.
get him a pre-trial.
All right, yeah, he needs a pre-trial.
Yeah.
All right. Mr. Berry, if I don't see you before the holiday, you have a very safe and happy holiday season. I appreciate you being here.
Same to you, Your Honor. And be kind enough to extend my holiday greetings to your brother, Todd.
I certainly will. I certainly will.
You
All
take
right.
care. You and your staff.
If I can even get in touch with him, I can't even get in touch with him.
He's
Mr.
tough.
Berry, so.
He's tough. I used to be able to pick up a phone and he'd pick up the phone, and now no more.
No more. No more. So my mom is saying the same thing. He's just too busy for everybody.
Yeah. Yeah. Take
All
care.
right. I'll see you.
Yeah.
All right, Ms. Williams, I didn't mean to cut you off yesterday, but they said you wouldn't mind anyway.
No, I never mind, Your Honor. At the end, however you want to go, I know it's all good.
All right. All right. I'll see you back next week.
All right, see you on Monday. Ms. Nash, and is Officer Peoples in there?
No,
No.
I'll
Okay.
see you in a week, Mrs. Williams Law.
Oh,
I'm gonna be on vacation. But I'll send you the document. I'll send you
Thank
the document.
you, and enjoy.
Okay. Thank you.
If it's nothing further, I'll see you next week.
Okay.
All right.